And welcome to the 208. I'm Joe Paris. Brian's on some type of a vision quest, so he will be back tomorrow. But for now, let's talk about this. By the end of this week, we are expecting to know who the next Ada County Sheriff is. You may remember at the end of May, the now former Sheriff Steve Bartlett abruptly announced that he would retire effective immediately. Now, an official reason for his resignation has not been made public, but Bartlett did say in a note to his employees at the time that he was leaving his office to, quote, attend to a couple personal items. And with the vacancy, it became the job of the Ada County Republican Central Committee to pick 3 names as the nominees to be the next Ada County Sheriff. And from there, the 3 Ada County Commissioners will vote on their final choice. But before they do, they're going to hold a public interview tomorrow for all 3 candidates, Doug Traubel, Mike Chilton, and Matt Clifford. Now, final decision is expected Friday afternoon of this week at the latest. But before that, we wanted to give the 3 candidates an opportunity to answer questions and explain why they believe they're best suited for the job. Today, Mr. Traubel declined an on-camera interview for now, but he did give us some thoughts in a statement that we're going to share with you in a few minutes. We were unable to connect with Mr. Chilton today, but we are expecting to hear from him tomorrow when he and the other candidates answer questions in a public meeting with Ada County Commissioners. But today we did hear from current Eagle Police Chief Matt Clifford. If you didn't know, Eagle actually contracts with the Ada County Sheriff's Office for law enforcement services. So Mr. Clifford is actually currently a part of the Ada County Sheriff's Office, and he's worked there in several different capacities since the year 2000. Now today, Clifford tells me that he believes his resume and experience makes him the best candidate for the opening. Experience is key, but fresh eyes to a department can also be valuable. With that in mind, I asked Clifford if he is named sheriff, where he thinks the balance is between maintaining how things run now and making big changes.
I would never take the stance of keep things the way they are, because we have to always be improving, especially in this business. If you want to keep things the way they are, you're going to move backwards in time. People will run you over and you'll get lost in the dust. But I will tell you, this agency runs efficiently and has a very strong, positive culture that in turn provides service to our citizens in that way. There's no switch that needs to be flipped by somebody that comes and steps into that sheriff position. All we need to do are make some tweaks and keep us on the right road to moving forward into the future and becoming better. And that's why the agency is the way it is. Very well respected. These people work hard. They love their jobs. They love to serve the citizens. So I'm going to be more of, hey, we need to make some tweaks. You never want to sit over here at, I'm not going to do anything, but there's no big, we need to fix this problem that exists here in this agency.
It's no secret, across our country the last few years, law enforcement has been in the spotlight, and quite frankly, a lot of the times it's not for good reasons. We've seen troopers and officers and sheriff deputies put in very delicate situations, and sometimes they don't do the right thing. One thing we hear from our community is we believe that the ethics and the way officers and troopers should conduct themselves comes from the top down. What message would you have to the community as sheriff in terms of assuring them that there are strong ethics within this department and you're confident that deputies will do the right thing?
So I think that comes from 2 things. One of them is the great work that all of our employees do right now, whether that you're a records clerk or a detention officer or a patrol officer. People see the good work we do and the good decisions we make, and that shines a light on the integrity of the agency. I've worked here for 21 years, and that integrity piece is embedded in you. If you are an employee and you stay with this agency, you have to have integrity. It's something we don't take lightly. So I think my track record here as well will speak to that. I'm very transparent. I'm very open about the things we do here and why we do them. And I think that in turn explains to the public or helps the public see our integrity that we have. There's no keeping anybody in the dark. People want information, and there's no secret as to what we do and why we do it.
In our valley and really across our state, you see much different leadership techniques in terms of leading, the police, chief of police, the sheriff. You have a guy like Chief Ryan Lee, who's just coming into it for Boise Police, and he seems to be a little more soft-spoken than someone like Sheriff Donahue in Canyon County.
Right.
And you'll see Sheriff Donahue at the state legislature being very outspoken on politics and big-ticket issues. What type of sheriff do you see yourself as? Someone that would speak out or be kind of more quiet and lead behind the scenes?
Well, I really like that question, because if you were to sit with me for an hour and have lunch or something like that, then you probably know most things about me. I am more of an outspoken person. I'm an extrovert. I like to talk to people. And so I kind of see me leaning a lot more towards the Kieran Donahue way of law enforcement, of, hey, here's what our agency stands for, here's what I stand for, lots of transparency. There's usually no mistake in interpreting where I stand on things and what I'm thinking.
And as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, Sheriff nominee Doug Traubel, he respectfully passed on an on-camera interview with us today, but he did share a statement with us. I'll share that with you right now. He says, quote, "I appreciate the patience of so many in the media. I've not responded to the majority of attempts to reach me, as this process demands my full attention. The Ada County GOP Central Committee provided 3 solid candidates. I am honored to be one of them. Of course, I believe I am the preferred candidate," and the majority agreed. "With 1 day remaining in this process, I choose to let it run its course. If I am selected, I will certainly be available soon after," end quote there. And Traubel worked for the Ada County Sheriff's Office from 1994 to 2003, and he also worked as an investigator for the Ada County Prosecuting Attorney's Office from 2003 to 2019. His campaign website includes several endorsements from current and retired members of the Ada County Sheriff's Office. Again, we were unable to connect with Sheriff candidate Mike Chilton today as well, but according to Chilton's bio, he's an instructor with the West Ada School District with an emphasis in law enforcement, and West Ada School District tells me this afternoon that Mr. Chilton has been employed there since 2011. He previously worked for more than 15 years in local law enforcement and is also a U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Again, we're expecting to hear from all 3 candidates tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to bring you insight from the 2 candidates we didn't hear from today, Doug Traubel and Mike Chilton. So join us for that tomorrow.